In the 1880s, the Sudan and Central Africa suddenly burst into flames as Arab slavers and great bands of Muslim fanatics rallied behind the Mahdi, a mystical figure who proclaimed himself the reincarnation of the Prophet Muhammad. Their aim? To conquer the Sudan and stop General Gordon's attempt to stamp out the age-old trade in black gold, slaves. Khartoum became a city under siege. Across the Nile at Omdurman, countless thousands of natives were gathered, dooming a peace mission Gordon had undertaken for the Egyptian Khedive and the English Queen. From Omdurman, the Mahdi's riders swept through the land, bringing sudden terror and death to a people who had thought themselves safe under the protection of the legendary English general. Darfur fell, then Bahr el Ghazal, and a dozen more places along the upper reaches of the once peaceful Nile. An expedition was sent up by river, as this seemed the quickest way to relieve Gordon and the beleaguered city of Khartoum. Thousands of men were conscripted by the British to tow the heavy gunboats up the Nile, past Abu Hamel and Berber. The natives pulled the steamers from the shore and from dhows, but the British command had miscalculated, and the convoy of men and supplies was in trouble from the start. The natives, chanting in unison, strained on the tow ropes, but the boats made little progress. The swift current and the low level of the river, unexpected at that time of year, were the undoing of the expedition. Even the light Arab dhows found difficulty sailing against the swift-running Nile. The heavy steamers moved hardly at all. More men were recruited to pull on the ropes, and their native overseers were generous in their use of the whip. Hundreds fell by the wayside, and others were found to replace them. But their efforts were not to be rewarded. Finally, it was not possible for the British gunboats to be maneuvered through the shallows or the rapids. As the reinforcements tried in vain to make their way upriver, Gordon sent a despairing message. "Now mark this," he said. "If the expeditionary force, and I ask for no more than 200 men, does not come in 10 days, the town may fall, and I have done my best for the honor of our country." Realizing the English force would not reach Gordon in time, a second relief column tried to cross the treacherous desert to Khartoum. They left Korti and marched to Metema, but their progress was slow, causing yet further delay in the relief of the besieged city. The news of the second British advance reached the Mahdi, and soon tribes from all the Sudan assembled and planned an overwhelming attack on the smaller enemy force. The Mahdi's followers were armed only with primitive spears, shields, and swords, but they had the tactical advantages of numbers and surprise. Before dawn, hundreds of the fiercest warriors slowly crept forward, surrounding the British encampment. They moved unseen and unheard in the stillness of the desert night. The British were on their guard. They were now deep in enemy territory, and they knew they could expect an attack, but they did not know the size of the enemy force which would be thrown against them. The only hope of the British was to make their way through the enemy lines unseen and reach Khartoum without a battle. By first light, the Mahdi's dervishes had encircled the British defensive square. Then their blood-curdling war cries signaled the beginning of the onslaught.
Sir. Besides, thought I was awaiting court-martial.
I'm ordering you to get out and warn Barash.
Get out of here? Now?
You can get out of anywhere, Baker.
Good luck, sir.
need two of everything. Come on, swim, soldier. That's it. Gotcha.
catch you, pull him in yourself, eh?
Try sitting up. Khartoum.
Yes, all right, Major. We're making for Khartoum. If Khartoum's still there.
Relief column.
Yes.
Coming up.
We know all about it. Now, you save your strength, man. Save your strength.
What the devil do you think you're doing?
Getting rid of some dead weight. Very dead.
You'll do no such thing.
Look, miss, what's your name? Woodville. We're in the middle of a war. We're not punting on the Thames. And we've got no Union Jacks to drape the bodies in either.
Why can't we give him a decent burial?
Because I say he's going over the side, that's why. Even with your military experience, you must appreciate we've got to get as far from Barash as possible by daylight, right?
What sort of a Christian are you?
The kind of Christian that prefers staying alive.
His weight can't make that much difference to our speed.
No? Haven't your feet told you what's happening in the bottom of the boat? Some of the heathen bullets hit below the waterline. Very unsporting.
Oh, please.
All right, if you want to keep the Major on board, we'd better start bailing and quick.
What with?
Your pretty field boots, son, they'll do. And you too, miss.
I don't happen to be wearing field boots.
No, you are. We'll have this then.
Oh!
Come on, start bailing.
Oh!
Start bailing, get on with it.
Why not try and beat you now?
Because it's night, because we can't see, because there's rocks and sandbars, because we'd lose the boat if not our lives, that's why not. Now come on, bail, damn it, bail. That's right, well done, boy. What's your name?
Azure, sir, and I'm not a boy. Are we going to sink?
No, we're not going to sink. Here, come on, out of this. You lie down up here. Curl up. Go to sleep, huh? I promise you, we'll be all right. Go on, you go to sleep. All right. Up and out. It's not the port of London, but it's land. You can get ashore.
Mr. Murchison.
Oh, I'm sorry. Reminded me of the town drunk on Saturday night. He always fell in the river, too.
No!
Come on. Go on, lady. Why not take it right off? You find it easier.
Very gentlemanly of you to suggest it.
Oh, yes, that's me. Every inch a gentleman.
There you are, love. I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
I not doubt you, sir.
All right, come on. First thing is to get the stores out of the boat.
First thing is to give the Major a decent burial.
I don't think the Major looks too impatient. Our job is to keep the living alive.
And you call yourself an officer and a gentleman.
No. No, I'm afraid the rank's not mine. Just the first jacket I happened to pick up. Baker, Richard, private.
3 times busted Sergeant Her Majesty Queen Victoria's Army. Of which there's precious little left round here.
I should have known it.
Yes, I reckon you should. It's the uniform that makes the man, isn't it, Mr. Murchison? Well, come on, let's get the...
The Major.
As you wish, Miss Woodville.
Died far from home, far from family, in violence and bloodshed. And we commend his soul to your keeping. In the knowledge that whatever happens to each of us is your will.
Well, there you are, Miss Woodville. That's what comes of mistimed piety. We've lost the boat and half the stores.
We wouldn't have lost the boat if you'd beached it properly, Private Baker.
Oh, lady. I'm a soldier, or was, not Admiral Nelson.
Well, we've got the rifle. That's the most important thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Use it for a walking stick. The ammunition got away from us. How many bullets in this little pouch of yours, Mr. Murchison?
About 2 dozen.
Well, then, we've got 1 pistol and 2 dozen bullets to last us while we're waiting.
Well, you're not thinking of staying here. For goodness sake, why?
Because I wouldn't like to see the vultures picking those ladylike bones.
Don't try and frighten me, Private Baker, and please don't frighten Azua. Her father was the Emir of Barash, and his dying wish was that I should take her to General Gordon in Khartoum. And as her tutor, I intend to see his last wishes are carried out. That's why I dressed like an ordinary native child.
Miss Woodville, how long have you been in Africa?
Oh, almost 2 months.
Then let me give you a little lesson in geography. Look. Here's the Nile. Here's Khartoum. Here's Barash, where we started. Barghazil, Darfur, the little villages. I'd say we're about there. Now to Khartoum by water, that's 100 miles. It's a little far to swim.
Then we'll go overland.
Miss Woodville, I'm as keen to get to Khartoum as you are, perhaps more so. But whichever way we go by land, we'll hit swamps, full of local gentry like him. Not to mention the Mahdi's raiders, Arab slavers, and hostile natives who've never read the 10 Commandments and don't know about thou shalt not kill.
Well, there must be friendly natives as well.
There were.
With missionaries among them.
Those who've not been put in the pot for their pains. Look, Barash wasn't the only town attacked in the Sudan. When the news of this reaches Khartoum, there'll be a gunboat on the river here, sent to pick up survivors. So we're going to stay right here. Let Khartoum come to us. So, you make yourself really nice and at home, and I'll make sure our paradise has no devils in it. And if I meet any missionaries unpotted, I'll let you know.
Do you think he's right?
Yes. Although I dislike his manner just as much as you do.
Azua, get my things.
Well, there you are. It's all ours. It's not Mayfair, but it's home. What's all this packing in Adolf?
Well, you can stay and play Robinson Crusoe if you want to, but I'm leaving. Azua?
And where are you off to, may I ask?
To civilization, which is more than I've found here.
Mr. Murchison, you'd better trot along with them.
Miss Woodville?
And bring them back alive!
Miss Woodville? Miss Woodville? I'll take this. Quite harmless. Now you watch.
Oh, it's sweet.
Oh, look.
Fools.
Why, hello. Welcome back. So you all decided to play Robinson Crusoe. I heard the artillery firing. Did you have a nice little stroll?
Very nice, thank you.
Roar!
Oh, you...
Come on, hurry! Hurry! Oh, here it comes. Come on, everything in, quick! Come on, all of you, come on! Come on in! Home from home, complete with running water, all of it cold.
I'm very grateful, don't think I'm not. But you don't think you're sleeping in here with us.
Look, woman, this is no time for conventions. I'm damned if I'm going to sleep out here in the rain.
And I am damned if you're coming in here.
Oh. Get
Will you get out?
What are you doing?
Out!
Don't do that! Out!
And that's about enough from you too, young lady.
She was right, you know, old chap.
I only wanted to sleep dry in the same hut, in the same bed.
Mr. Baker, I'm sorry. I was dreaming. I thought we were back in Barasha. I was frightened.
You don't need to apologize. We all get frightened. Right now, I'm frightened this hut's coming down. Here, get out!
Oh!
You see?
Oh. What was the name of the document that first took absolute power away from the English king?
The Magna Carta.
And when was it signed?
1215.
And who signed it?
The Khedive John.
King John.
King John.
And where was it signed?
Oh,
Miss Woodville!
Sir's calling us.
Where's Sir Galahad?
He's gone off to catch the dinner.
Fish again, I suppose.
Well, you'll do. I seem to remember you can be quite strong when you want to be. Will you give me a hand?
I would if I knew what you were trying to do.
I'm trying to get us out of here.
By completely destroying the boat?
Look. Matches make you fire. Timbers full of tar. Tar make you black smoke, gunboats see black smoke, we all rescue. Me very clever.
I wish I could be sure of that.
So do I. Oh, come on, let's give it a chance. Now, you put those pretty little hands. That's right. And you pull. Like it was me you got hold of. All right. Pull. Go on, pull. On harder. Put your back into it. Your back, I said.
Are you all right?
Yes, truly.
But you could have been hurt.
No,
But what kind of work is this to ask a lady to do?
I'm not hurt, truly. Could you just brush it?
If you say so.
Mr. Murchison, could you tear yourself away just for a second?
Azawar, come along. We haven't finished our lessons yet.
Could we not wait a little longer till Murchison's sir goes falling down?
Go on.
We've looked everywhere. She's nowhere near the camp.
Azua!
Mr. Baker, sir.
Use the pistol.
It's useless. The bullets would just bounce off. Azua, don't be afraid. I'm close behind you. Will you try and do what I tell you?
I will try, sir.
Now just start walking backwards towards me. Now don't look round. Keep going backwards. That's right. Come on. Well done. Now there's a big tree. Only a few more steps behind you. Keep going.
Are you all right?
Thank you, Mr. Baker, sir.
Next time you pick a playmate your own size, huh?
Yes, sir.
Your paradise is a hell, Private Baker. Azua might have been killed.
Azua is your responsibility.
I am tired of sitting here waiting for your mythical gunboat.
Yes, I'm disappointed in General Gordon myself. I thought he'd have sent his private yacht for us by now.
How many more of us have to be gored or trampled on before you'll admit you made a mistake?
Now, look, will you just take what's left of the stores and traipse off wherever the devil you want to? I'm sick to death of being nursemaid to a nanny and 2 children.
Private Baker, you will apologize to Miss Woodville for that last remark. And to me.
Would you call off your protector here? It's way past his bedtime.
Oh, you've a horrid tongue, Private Baker.
Lord knows I need it with the likes of you.
Private Baker, I ordered you to apologize.
Look, we're tired, worried, right?
But that's not good enough. I said apologize.
And we're going to stay right here, like it or not.
Very brave of you, Private Baker, to attack someone half your size. Why did you throw me in as well?
When God made women, why didn't he give them common sense? As well as the more obvious attributes.
It's a boat! It's a boat! Miss Woodville! Miss Woodville on the river! It's a boat! Quick! It's a boat out there! Over here! Here! Here we are! Over here, you jerk! Here! It's a boat! Wait, it's a boat! Over here! Here!
Oh, Mr. Baker, it's your boat! It's come, Mr. Baker!
Is it? Does that look like a gunboat?
What are you doing? What are you doing? It's a boat!
She's an Arab slaver, and she's seen us, thanks to you.
Come on, we're getting out of here, quick. Come on, give me a hand. Run! Hurry, go on, run. Grab your things. Get that tin stuff. Go on, never mind that. Smile, Miss Woodville, smile. Come on, darling. We're off to find civilization the hard way. Come on, run, all of you.
How much longer?
I don't know. Ask him. الآن لا زالت تستعد. تعال معايا. تعال معي للوقوف. اجروا اجروا. جندي انجليزي كبير اطفال علوق. توب توب اطفال ابوه.
All right. Let's rest. Come on.
Look, elephants.
Oh, yes. They're lovely.
And the monkeys.
It's the biggest zoo in the world.
You know what they're saying? What a big zoo to keep 4 humans in.
من هنا.
I wish they'd come closer.
Come on, Azua. If we hide down here, we're very quiet. Perhaps the monkeys will come down out of the trees.
هنا شوفوا من هنا. رحنا بعيد ما نعرفش شو في البيت. شوف امشي.
You can take your hand off my waist now, Mr. Baker.
How do you manage to do it?
Do what?
Collect so many admirers.
They're putting on a show for us.
It's just like a circus.
Yeah, they can sing, too.
They can.
Oh, yes. Mind you, they have terrible voices.
You've offended them.
I always thought hippopotami were thick-skinned.
Uh-oh. Show's over. Come on your feet. On we go. make it up those rocks? Come on then, Miss Woodville. Hitch up those skirts.
You think the Arabs are still behind us, don't you?
Come on, climb.
Why should they bother with a small party like us?
Small, but valuable, Miss Woodville.
What could we have that would be possibly of any value to them?
Look, do you know the market price of a white woman in these parts? A woman with fair hair? I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said that. I apologize.
First time you've done that.
What?
Apologize. For the first time, you've nothing to apologize for.
You're an odd one, aren't you? I've met a few women in my time. But you can phone me. You really do. Come on.
Oh.
Right. Up we go.
Go on, get a fire going.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Go on, go get a blanket.
Oh, God. I thought I had hold of her hand, but I let it slip. It's my fault.
Don't blame yourself. It was an accident. Here, can you do this? It's my arm. It got...
I tried to catch her, but I wasn't quick enough. Oh, this is useless. Oh, God, please don't let her die. Please, please, please don't let her die. Please, God.
That's right, you keep praying.
Please, God.
You keep pumping, too.
Please. Please, God, please. Please, please, God.
Here, let me. Look.
She's alive. She's alive.
Look.
Murchison!
Mr. Murchison.
Mr. Murchison, are you awake?
Yes.
Don't look now, but we have visitors. You get together what you can of the gear. I'll go calling on Miss Woodville. Miss Woodville, she's all right. Don't be alarmed. There's a party of natives on the cliff up above us. I'm sure it'll be all right, but we're just going to get out. Just get your things together. Follow me. Keep close behind me now. Keep walking. Don't look up, whatever happens. Obviously, a bit out of practice.
Now listen, you! Imshi! Akuruba! Come on, you go play somewhere else, right? Come on. Let's keep going.
We'll all be killed, Mr. Baker.
Not unless their aim improves. Come on. What are you doing? This man, son of General Gordon, Arap General Gordon, and we all friends. What's the word? Rafiki. That's it. Rafiki. Friends, right?
Come on we go.
I suspect you were using the wrong word, Mr. Baker.
Don't any of you heathens speak English?
I speak English, Arabic, and Swahili. I'm Kim Rasid, brother to the king of the Bogoro.
Good. Well, you call off your friends up there before this little game gets out of hand.
Gun, please.
First we talk.
Gun.
Yes, of course. Now, careful, careful. Go on, run! Run, Murchison!
Gun, quick.
All right, since you put it so nicely. We come in peace.
With gun in hand?
We will pay for your help. Well?
I was a slave to the Arabs, 5 years. Before I escaped, the English used to deal with my master. They did not offer to help me. The little one is not English.
Take your hands off her.
Follow me.
What are they going to do?
You wanted your civilization. Well, you found it. Even speaking the Queen's English.
They don't seem like the others.
Ceremonial dancers, dressed to kill.
The little one, not English, needs a doctor. Dr. Ngwana.
Well, they must be peaceful if they've got missionary doctors.
You know what Ngwana means in Swahili? Let's try and get through here. Excuse me. Excuse me, please.
Ngwana, inside.
Don't touch her!
We can't leave him.
We've no choice. Unless something's done for her, she's going to die. But this child is dear to us. If anything happens to her...
We, too, have children. Now, we must leave here. Come on, we'll not stop.
I would like to present the king with these binoculars. And say to him that when we get to Khartoum with his help, General Gordon will load him with many more gifts. This is Gordon Pasha's most favorite son. And if anything happens to us, Gordon Pasha will destroy this village and your whole tribe. Now, please tell him that.
Gordon, Gordon Pasha la.
Gordon Pasha amekufa njaa. Khartoum itahabariwa na maidi. Ripoti maidi anaua. Ngoma zinasema hivyo.
Gordon Pasha is starving. Khartoum will be crushed by the Mahdis. Everywhere the Mahdi kills, the drums say so.
The drums lie. General Gordon will scatter his enemies like the lion scatters the jackals.
Ikiwa hii ni kweli, nauliza kwa nani umekuja peke yako na nguo chafu katika nchi yetu? Utakimbia nani?
The king says, if this is true, why do you come alone in rags to our country? From whom do you run?
This is my wife.
Mr. Baker, you're taking a
be
lot
quiet.
of this. What absolute
Shut up!
rubbish.
Ni lazima awe. Kwenda kijijini.
Kimrazi, was the king convinced about us?
I told him she must be your wife to behave with so much anger.
Yes, but will he help us?
Kondongo believed that people are good because they're not strong enough to be bad. Unless what you say is true, Arab's strong, and Gordon is only good.
But you know what the Arabs are like. They took you as a slave.
Arabs are like great sickness. Some it takes, others it leaves. Always it has been so. Will you go in, please?
Go ahead. I'm not carrying you over the threshold.
Oh!
A man may have many wives. A wife, only one man. You sleep over here.
How dare you let them think we were married? And then slap me as though we were.
Miss Woodville, it's just a question whose harem you prefer. Mine or King Gondoko's? Well, I'm sure I can soon fix them.
Oh, no, Mr. Baker,
Yes, I'm sure this time you've made the right decision.
Oh! Are they going on all night?
Apparently. Well, we're still alive. Only keeping up the marital appearances.
Well, please don't.
Friendly little thing, aren't you? I'd say you're the most bad-tempered, cantankerous, obstinate, marvelous woman I've ever met. I think I must be falling in love with you.
Well, please don't. I don't deserve it.
Deserve? What's that got to do with it?
I lied to you when I said I'd been in Africa for 2 months.
Well, I guess that. 2 weeks more like, the way you went blundering off into the bush.
More like 2 years. Most of it was misery. Father had called himself an archaeologist. Well, the only digging he did was in Cairo bars. When he died, he left me without a penny.
You don't owe me an explanation.
I do. When Azua's mother died, her father was looking for someone to be with him. So you see, I'm not quite the innocent governess you imagined.
Did you love him?
He was good to me, and I loved Azua.
Well, then there's nothing to regret but his death, is there? Oh, I don't exactly wear a halo myself, you know. I'm Private Baker, all right. 3 times busted sergeant, like I said. Once busted Newgate prison. Like I didn't say. Oh, it's a great place, the army. Lose yourself. Keep out of trouble.
Baker, Miss Woodville.
Yeah? What?
It's Azua. Come quickly.
What?
Azua? Azua!
Miss Woodville!
Oh, Azua. Oh.
And better now?
I can't believe it. By a witch doctor.
Well, why not? We have them in London, too. Only they wear striped trousers.
Where are we, Mr. Baker, sir?
I'd say you're right in the consulting room, but we're going to get you out of here. Now, come on, Murchison, let's take a look around. Yeah. Now, you get better and get strong. Or you'll have some more of the treatment, eh?
Yes, sir.
su fekkee ne xeexu loolu loo leen di def seen kër yéen ak seen jabar yi ñoom ñëpp yow ci
nitasema tutaka kupigana mimi ni mfalme wenu mtawata afrimangu
Simama.
Morning. Nice day. Don't let us interrupt the House of Commons.
Wazue wazungu.
What about that wall there, eh? How do you think the women would make it? It's a bit high, isn't it? Come on, let's look here.
Watch out.
You always have this many guards?
Only when there is valuable property to protect. Kondoga, kondoga, kondoga. Khartoum has fallen. Gordon Pasha's head parade on a pike on the Mahdi's camp.
I don't believe it.
So much for your lion who scattered jackals. The Arab slave are only a day away. Our turn is coming, and yours. They search for 2 English soldiers and a white woman.
Then fight.
With spears against guns?
With anything. Isn't it better than slavery?
Do you think of us or only yourself?
Of both.
Kodongo will not fight.
Well, then at least move out of here. Don't wait to be scooped up like fish in a net.
Kondongo will not fight or run. He will batter you to the Arab slaver for gold. Take this, before it's too late.
Come with us.
My wife and child will be sold. Go back to your hut, now, before it's too late.
Você que quito?
Hapana.
Come on.
Why didn't they throw their spears? He was alive. He sold us to the Arabs.
Bailen. Kwenda kijijini. Solen bail din ala kheha. Kailan. Enjoy.
You wait there.
Nzuri sana.
Mr. Murchison, you have hidden talents.
And don't go forget that I know what it is to be a slave.
Is that all that's going with us? What about the others?
They will not come. They celebrate their freedom from Gondogo.
Freedom. Till the slavers come in the morning.
In his heart, each believe it will be his neighbor the slaver takes, not him.
But they're mad. We must talk to them.
It's no good. I have talked to them. The Arab has put fear in their hearts. They say there's no use fleeing him. What can I do?
Nothing, Kimrazi. Come with us. We have a chance, the relief column. Now, can we make it to the Nile?
If we hurry, the Arabs are on horses and we're on foot.
How will the Arabs know which way we've gone?
Would you not tell if it could save you from slavery?
horses stop.
How far to the Nile?
Too far.
You certain? At least horses can't climb rocks.
I wish that rod of yours would be wrong just sometimes. Well, there's no use trying to outrun them.
Well, what else is there?
Look, there's a big herd of elephant over there. Now, come and get round the back of them without disturbing them.
Yes?
Come on, then, let's try. Come on, Malone.
Hey, Harlan, acionando them.
Just a natural-born escaper. Here, let me.
You are, you see? We are punting on the Thames after all.
So we are. And your place on the cushions.
Oh!
We'll travel by day and hide by night till we get past Khartoum. That is, if we get that far.
Get out, get out. Not a sound. Not even if we're challenged. Looks like you've been praying again. It looks deserted.
Where are the Mahdi's troops?
Shh. That's where they are.
The relief column?
Ah. Sounds like fighting around Matema.
Stand ready.
Stand ready. 100 yards. Front rank. Fire.
They've taken Matima.
Miss Woodville! Miss Woodville!
Well?
Well, the British are here, all right, but not for much longer by the look of it.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm clean out of ideas. And elephants. I was stationed in this town. Behind the building with the black flag is the arsenal. If we strolled in and blew it sky high, it would even up the odds a bit, wouldn't it? Blow it up, eh? All right, then. Favorite son of Gordon Pasha. Let's have a go. Take care of yourself. And keep a lighted candle in the window.
What have we got into?
Let's try another way. Prison guards.
Those prisoners in there. Reinforcements ready made. Kimazi, you speak Arabic.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
في يلعب.
امشي.
تعاليني.
هنا هيني.
تعاليني.
هنا هيك.
لا يا. امشي امشي.
هنا هيك.
هنا هيك. يا.
Appreciation for you. Come on. Baker, the powder magazine's back here.
Get out! Go on, out of it! Get them all out! Out, quick! Go on, get out and watch the fires!
Should hurry up.
keep one around in case of emergencies.
Mr. Murchison?
Yes, sir?
General's compliments and his personal congratulations on extraordinary valor under fire.
Thank you very much, sir.
Which is Private Baker?
That's me, sir. Baker, Richard Private, sir.
Ah, we've been looking for you. You're under arrest. Guard. Private Baker, you're charged with deserting your post at Barash whilst awaiting court-martial.
Well, I think you must be mistaken.
This man is under arrest.
But you must be mistaken, sir. It's ridiculous.
You can make your statements to the court-martial in Cairo.
Permission to embrace the lady, sir?
Here, in front of all these people.
In front of the whole perishing army.
Don't worry, we've got out of worse than this.
Excuse me, madam. Bring him down to the gunboat.
Excuse me, sir. That gunboat. Might I ask where it's been?
Up the Nile, beyond Khartoum, picking up survivors from Barash and other towns. I don't see what's so funny.
No, sir, I'm sorry, sir. I don't imagine you would, sir.